Hello and welcome to the Mercury Vapor Glow channel. I'd like to present to you this pretty unique and more and more rare to find fixture from Poland that was made between the late 1960s up to the early 90s in a modified form. This fixture is called by the manufacturer the OURW or OURW in Polish, and these are maybe the from a quality standpoint best fixtures in that you could even find in the Eastern Bloc because of the aluminum casting that these have. This particular one has a little cracks that I have here to address, but these are pretty indestructible fixtures that are only aluminum and glass. In the Eastern Bloc, most of the fixtures would not even have any kind of glass. They would be just open fixtures. So this is already pretty much a quality fixture. As you can see, this glass has prismatic refractors that guide the light of the 250 watt coated mercury vapor bulb. In Europe, there was no use for clear mercury vapor bulbs anymore. Since the early 70's, I believe, they were no more used because they were less efficient. So these fixtures you would mostly see only with the coated bulbs. So let's go over some of the features of this fixture. When you open up the lamp compartment of the OURW, you can also see the perfect quality that these fixtures have been made with. Actually, let me set down the camera and open this up so that you can see the inside, and it hinges open just like that, and you can now see the bulb. It's a pretty old bulb from the 70's that I already showed you or will show in this video, and you can see the there is a reflector that is really nice. It looks like it's almost new, like nothing ever happened to it. And this fixture has worked for many years on the street. Here there is a felt gasket, or it may be asbestos gasket, that holds up with time very well also. And here you can see also the inside of the bowl with these refractors molded inside. Since I started with the glass bowl, I would just continue. The glass bowl is held by this ring here. It's all aluminum casting, and there's a clip that you secure the bowl ring with to the fixture when it needs to remain closed. You can also see the refractors of the glass bowl here, and on this side this ring is secured via this hinge here. Then we have here the compartment for the gear. That is a simple choke coil and a capacitor. Since this fixture is an export version to the German Democratic Republic, it has also the German style, additional German style writings on it. Here's an exemplary from another fixture. It says the Polish producer, but it also says the things that were required for Germany at this time. Nur für Außenbeleuchtung, so only for outdoor use, and the class Schutzklasse 1, that means it has to be grounded. And you can also see it is made in Poland in 1977, and it's rated IP23, which was not used in Poland at the time, but for the German market they stamped it additionally on the fixture. And when we remove this lid here, we can see the gear in the fixture. As I said, it is a simple choke coil. This one you can still, although it being from 1973, you can read everything that's stamped on it. And there is a huge capacitor also. This is a capacitor that serves only for power factor correction, nothing else. So it's a very simple and a very reliable circuit that would hold up for many years. Actually, these fixtures almost never go bad or anything. If you like don't abuse them extremely hard, they will last for centuries basically. Last but not least, in this place here you have the mast mounting gear. This is done by only 2 straps that you secure to a pole arm with. Here on this side there are 4 screws that you need to tighten, and then the fixture is mounted on the mast arm. So much for this fixture here. Let's start it up and see how it works. I'd say I need to plug it in and maybe first turn off the LED bulb that is helping us now with the light, so we can better see the mercury vapor glow of this fixture. So this bulb that is in this fixture is a bulb that has seen a lot of use already. It is a bulb that is not very dim, but has lost some of its lumens already, maybe half of its lumens. It's on the street, it would be like on the verge of having to be changed out. Of course, in like wild nature, these would work until they failed most of the time. So these fixtures, you can see these refractors are really well made. The bottom ones reduce the glare of the bulb when you're showing it from the side. Then most of the light is thrown on the street. This would be the view from the side on the street. Also, this bottom and top refractors now work to guide the light along the street. And when you go more upwards, you can see that they because now you would be directly underneath the fixture, and so there is less light needed as to the sides, so the refractors just guide it more to the sides and let a little bit through downwards. So this is a really well made fixture, and right now it's already getting a lot brighter than it was before. Here you can see it starting up, and well, it works pretty quiet. You don't hear the ballast very much, like nothing has ever happened, and I'm pretty sure that this fixture has seen like 50 years of use on the street, because it's a little dirty. It's been in private hands for some time probably, but before it certainly was used on the street. So yeah. solid stuff. Like I said, the most quality fixture probably that you could find in the communist Eastern Bloc countries. There were other versions of this fixture. This is the most common one lamp 250 watt mercury vapor version. There was also a two lamped version that I also have and will present in some point in time. It has two vertical bulbs in it, and these two vertical bulbs have the tendency to overheat if used both at the same time. So the two bulbed one has a design flaw concerning that. And there was also a 400 watt version that looked exactly the same like this one. And I have not heard about these overheating, but there were not very many of these 400 watt fixtures out there. And marginally there were some fixtures in the 2 times 250 watt configuration that used only 125 watt bulbs, and these of course did not overheat, but they were not very common. The most common fixture was this configuration that you can see here. So for comparison, let's maybe turn this LED bulb back on, and you can see, well, it got pretty bright. Maybe as bright as this LED bulb. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, you found it interesting. Thank you very much for watching.